back to Sigma Plays. You have a story?
Yeah. Also, we were just talking about coming on chests. Anyways.
Yeah. You can't get in with Diddy. You gotta be Big Ape.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does Emily know about those?
What?
Small chest.
Big guys?
Did you say Big Ape?
Yeah, I said Big Ape. Yeah, Emily, do you know what? Is this episode of Big Apes? That reminds me of Tom.
Is that like that brand of pop?
Oh, Big Ape.
How do I switch in?
Let's throw up the graphic of Big Ape Pop.
Yeah, I'll whip that up.
I'm gonna be texting you so much when I'm uploading this scene. Did you come back for him? Did you come back on his chest?
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
What are you doing?
Cum isn't on your chest.
Cum isn't on your chest. Okay, this is a work story, right?
Yeah. So we have to get information for everyone that's buying tickets. And I was getting this lady's postal code. And she had like a fucking little cute story to like remember her postal code. Like,
that's weird. That's not a normal thing.
I don't remember what her postal code was, but it was like the story involved like baking pies.
What the fuck? What? I'm just like confused as to how a story helps you remember like a 6-digit code.
Well, like
I did the same.
So
I'll take this. I'll take it from here.
People know we're from Canada, right?
Yeah, I think we've talked about ketchup
now.
chips on the show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah. So in Canada, the way that our postal codes are laid out is it goes letter, number, letter, space,
Number, letter, number.
Yeah.
Let her have some space.
Like if you ever send mail to Santa Claus, it's HOH-OHO.
The what?
Because the North Pole is in Canada.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
What?
Well, isn't it technically in Russia
Wait,
now? Like
isn't
the
it-
magnetic pole is in Russia?
Isn't it in Halifax,
actually,
which is in Nova Scotia, which is in Canada, which is in the world, which is in Canada?
Yes.
Sorry, that's a friend of mine.
I was just gonna make a
Or not even a friend of mine. A guy I met once at an improv show named Mark. His YouTube channel. He probably doesn't even remember me. I remember him because he's famous. It's on the Comedy Network.
I was gonna make a Halifax explosion joke.
It's when you said you were gonna make it.
They created a mascot for the Halifax Explosion. That group. It's like a sketch group. They had a show that I don't know how well it did. It's called Picnic Face. I haven't checked them out. They're pretty funny guys.
Yeah, I heard of that.
Mark did improv with my improv group one time. It was like post his fame and fortune, so it was pretty insane. Is it my turn again?
Yes.
This is not been a good level.
Snow Barrel Blast. But they have a video where they say the Halifax thing. But they also there was a mascot for Halifax Explosion called Splody, and its voice was like, "I'm Splody!" Like, it was really good. Did you tell the story about the little lady and the sexy little postal code? Sexy little.
Oh, we were explaining the postal.
So yeah, I think he was like.
This level's impossible.
I hate this level.
Oh, okay. I think I got it.
3, 2, 1, go.
Wait, no. Okay, you guys like talk for a second. I'm gonna remember it.
When you said I got it, it made me almost remember.
I got the first 3 digits of the postal code.
Well, we really don't want to give away
that's
this
what you're
lady's postal
remembering.
code.
I kind of do. And the postal code just corresponds with the post office box.
Like
post office.
Yeah.
So
they'll just be able to look up like what province she's from. Anyways.
Yeah. And then kill her.
Oh.
We keep dying in this barrel.
You guys suck at this.
Your dad sucks my dick. Sorry.
I feel like this is not a safe space.
Hashtag making the bald man cry.
The bald suck
I
Prano.
didn't make it.
It's just especially funny because
My dad's bald.
he's bald.
I was about to say, if my dick was a bug.
If my bug was a dick.
Oh boy.
If we were at work, Stephen would be saying this is workplace appropriate.
Yeah. We need Steven here to tell us when we're being too inappropriate.
While he's being inappropriate.
Yeah. Oh. What's happening?
Everything happens too fast on the stage. You can't stop it.
Am I? No, we've been here.
What?
Before.
Yeah.
I've been here before.
Shit.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's how I beat this
Whoa.
level. You do the secret thing.
Totally on purpose.
Yeah.
That's the only way I could beat this level. I couldn't beat it the real way when I went to
What are we talking about?
this level.
We're talking about Michael Jackson.
Michael
This
Jordan.
is it.
Beat it the real way.
Oh.
I don't
Beat it the
know.
hard
Michael
way.
Jackson's Beat It the Real Way.
Oh no. I don't want.
Are you still thinking of that old lady?
Yes. I'm
Get
stuck.
it.
Oh,
On,
hop on top of Diddy's
I'm,
shoulder.
I'm stuck on the
Is that
last
a
digit of the postal
No, you
code.
can't do that.
It's the only part I'm missing.
Oh, jump in there.
Wow. Novel information.
I remember sometimes when we were kids playing this game, every time they high five whenever they change, like whenever you change which guy you are, which little monkey you are, and it makes a little slapping noise. And I used to slap Beta in unison with the noise when we were younger. Every time I do it, same with it makes a little bursting noise. It also sounds like a slap when you die, and I'd slap him then too, on the ass if I could manage it. It's a little story about us growing up.
Emily, if you go back on on the rope and you can see how Donkey Kong and Diddy just kind of cuddle.
I'm not gonna do that.
You got it.
Ah,
It looks good. When you're not playing as Donkey Kong, you just stand.
look at him.
Aww.
Ah.
Donkey Kong just looks like he just doesn't give a shit when he's not like running. It just
It kind of
stands
looks
still.
like he just doesn't give a shit all the time.
Yeah. What was
Did
the Game Grumps thing? He
doing
has
it.
a son, but he doesn't even want him anymore.
I thought that was. Oh, the Mario Party 2.
Yeah.
No, it's he just learned that his son that he didn't want to die.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I don't know what's happening.
Be
Happened
careful.
too fast.
Okay, I think I've got it as close as I'm gonna get it.
I was about to just say, before I forget, Paul carries around a towel for his sweat, and I think I need to start doing the same. I was hanging out with Paul, and he was like, "Have you seen my towel?" And I was like, "What?"
See how easy that was?
And he was like, "Have you seen my towel for my sweat?" And I was like,
Oh.
"Gross."
Wait,
but now I
is this-
think it's a good
like,
idea.
what's happening?
Uh-oh.
What's happening?
Bang the rope slowly. What were you saying?
Postal codes.
Yeah, I've got it like as close as I need it to be.
Okay.
So her postcode's something like B2P4.
I got one.
4A6.
I got a B to put my P.
So she had a little story to help her remember because
And you had to hear about it
Six
too.
digits are so fucking hard to remember.
Like an old statue.
And she was like,
Oh.
but she said it like
Nice.
as if you know how people say they use the phonetic alphabet. They'll be like Charlie to Bravo
Oh.
You know how they say things like that.
Yeah.
She said it like that, but then she used the words for her little story. So it was baking 2 pies for a 6-pack or something.
What does that mean?
But I didn't hear what she said, so I was
You have
like,
to walk forward for the bouncy guys.
I didn't hear what she said, so I was like, sorry.
Beefing 2 guys.
So I just said
Beating 2 guys.
So I just said
At the Macy's Day Parade. That's what you heard.
I just said sorry, and then she got the biggest frown on her face because I didn't hear her fucking little story. And then she was just like, B2P 4A6.
That's really funny. Do you ever mishear something somebody says at work and then they immediately think you're incompetent?
Yes.
Oh, do you ever accidentally say the wrong date or wrong number of tickets and then they don't trust you for the rest of the fucking
Yeah.
interaction?
Do you ever accidentally book 19 people's tickets for the wrong day and then just go home?
3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Who was that?
The funny part is, I had actually done that several times that day and had switched them after the order. Like, I was like, oh, looks like those seats aren't available. I'm gonna have to switch you to. Because I kept on having to do group sales stuff. Anyways, that's not important. That's like just me talking about work.
That's like what half this playthrough's been already.
Yeah.
Well,
it's hard when we all work together, when we hang out.
Yeah.
When we hang out with Max, oh my god. That poor guy.
That poor other name
There's
drop.
as many like
That's really
characters
bad.
in our stories as like A Song of Ice and Fire.
Yeah, I was gonna say a Dickens novel, so that's the difference.
Well, there's a lot of
between us.
Dickens in that
Oh,
novel.
there's a lot of flaccid Dickens and
Lake Flaccid.
Oh, you almost just made me spit up water like I did earlier today. Whenever
David said, what did he say?
it was the first time I'd heard a reference of peeing in the shower as a concept.
David said that.
And I just like
About what? Just
I
out of nowhere?
I spit out a mouthful full of water all over myself and Shannon's like apartment or like house. And then I coughed. I had a coughing fit for another like 5 minutes afterwards.
Weren't you talking about
Wait.
Jimmy Neutron?
Yeah. David and I had a 10-minute conversation about peeing in the shower.
And Jimmy Neutron? Oh, it was from
Well,
the
no,
movie
because-
where they
yeah.
say peeing in the
Yeah,
shower.
that's the first time we heard reference to it. The idea never crossed his mind before that.
Like he never was a kid and was like, wait a minute, I can pee anywhere. Like that never happened to him.
No, because he was like, he's like, it seems like it's this thing that like people always talk about, but I never did it. And then we had a big discussion about peeing in the shower.
Does he do it now?
No, he never has.
Ever?
No.
I don't. Fuck you, David. Yes, you do.
Well, I was thinking, I like read like. You always see that people like there's two kinds of people in this world, like people who pee in the shower and like dirty fucking liars.
Did I get it?
What were you trying to get?
Oh man, that's a lot of disappointment.
And I told him that I didn't as a kid, and then I started doing it, and then I've stopped again. Ever since I moved out, just in case it was like a weird thing. Like I thought James might think it was unhygienic.
If it's urgent, I don't care.
What if it's blurgent?
Well, after I started doing it, my body just like treated like being in the shower as like I have to pee now.
As in what? Pee time. This is
Oh,
time for
but-
me and my pee.
But I remember the reason that I started. So I
Wow, guys,
remember
that part wasn't that hard.
there was for like some class.
Sorry, that was really rude.
We had to
I
keep
did the same
track
thing to
of how
Emily,
much
it's okay.
water usage we were doing at home, and I asked my dad. I was like, "How many times did you use the washroom?" He was like, "Once or twice if you count when I peed in the shower." And I was like, "No, I don't think that counts, Dad." And then I was like, "Wait, if my dad pees in the shower."
If a dad pees in the shower, does it make a sound?
If you pee in the shower, you pee in real life.
So yeah, and then Shannon was just like listening to us talk about peeing in the shower for a while.
Oh shit, I'll go up this way, thank you.
And then David sneezed into a Kleenex.
In the shower?
No, into a Kleenex.
What the fuck?
And then he opened it up and was like, "Oh, I must be sick. That color's just not natural." And then like we were in the middle of like eating pancakes.
It sounds like you guys were having a rowdy time this morning.
And then I was like, "Shannon, I'm sure you're loving this riveting conversations about bodily fluids."
Riveting conversations? Or you guys
Yeah.
a couple of frogs?
Yeah, specifically.
Pacifically.
Pacific Rim.
Job.
Pacific Rim.
Oh, did I tell you about the time my nephew was getting ups?
Wait, did this transition from rim job?
We're way over time. I'll tell that story about my nephew next time on Sigma Plays. I've been Sigma.
Emily.
I've been wishing I would go last in the name thing so I can make a joke like Jason.
Fuck you.
Sigma out.